Well, in this installment, progress is being made. The transmission is out. It's very dirty. So I gave it its first clean just to make sure there was metal underneath all that dirt. It'll get a better cleaning, but I did notice that there's a solenoid and two switches. Best guess is the solenoid is for the overdrive, and at least one of the switches might be reverse. I don't know. I got in a habit a long time ago when I take things apart and they have multiple screws or bolts. I label them so I know where they go back in case any are long, short, just different. Most of the bolts on the sides and the bottom were pretty easy to get a wrench on the nut and use a long extension, I'll show you that in a minute, to get the bolt out. This is the ridiculously long extension setup I had to use to be able to reach past the back of the transmission. Some of them I had to use a cheater wrench on a hand ratchet, but once they broke loose, using the air ratchet just saved a lot of time and knuckles. For the last four bolts near the top of the transmission, the lift had to go up and down a lot. First I lowered the car down, and then I had to use vice grips on the nuts to hold them, then raise the car back up and use the extension to take the bolt out. And then as they say with shampoo, rinse and repeat for the other three bolts. If you have good eyes, you can kind of see the end of the vice grip after I've clamped it on one of the nuts on the top of the transmission. The constant raising and lowering of the car for each bolt was kind of it's frustrating, but it made me very thankful that I had the lift. If I had to do this laying on my back, I can imagine I'd be sore and tired. Just a stupid little aside, I noticed as the car was going up and down, the thing had brand new tires on it. Of course, they're way out of date code, but they were brand new. When I unbolted the pressure plate, I noticed that it's really very clean and looks pretty much unused. There was some minor surface rust from just sitting around for 40 years, but I think I can get that off. I would guess some would say just put a new clutch in, and that's probably a good idea, but I'm far away from having to worry about that yet. The clutch disc also had some light rust on both sides. In fact, it was weakly stuck to the flywheel. But again, I can probably clean that off. I don't know. It looks to me like it's pretty much unworn as far as thickness. So to recap, so far I have the drive shaft, the prop shaft out. It's sanded and, quickly painted, and the transmission's out and started getting it cleaned up. I'm about done with this part for now. The conversion is going to stop for a few days because now I'm going to check the engine. First step, put some oil in each of the cylinders and let it sit there for a couple of days. Then I'm going to try and rotate the engine, and if that works, then I'm going to try the starter and see if we grow compression on the cylinders, and I'll track that. If the engine is good, I'll take it out of the car and I'll have an extra engine. With the quality of my video work and narration being so poor, I try and keep these short so I don't bore you. I do appreciate those people who are watching it, and if anyone would like to comment just to say hello or wish luck to an old guy who's trying to do something, I'd appreciate that too. Bye.